Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and today's shout-out goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 through 9 was first in one of my recent videos, and thus wins this shout-out, so congratulations. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 with another review of another airplane. This is, again, a beginner's airplane. I focus mainly on beginner's aircraft. You know, I'm trying to bring people into the hobby. That's the whole objective of the Quadcopter 101 channel. I don't know if people realize that or not. That's why you don't see me flying high-end drones here normally. It's normally the low-end, cheaper stuff, okay? And this is one of those, okay? This is a low-end, cheap airplane. This is under $20, folks. But it is a two-channel aircraft. What's special about it? It is gyro stabilized. Very lightweight. I believe it's only about 10 grams. Yeah, it's only 10 grams. This is extremely lightweight. Meant for indoor flying mainly, folks, but I will be doing outdoors as usual. I think there's not much wind today. We'll find out when I get out there, but we'll see how well it flies outdoors also. What's special about it, again, it is two-channel aircraft, entirely controlled through the differential thrust of its two motors that are on here. These are tiny little things. I don't even know what size those are. Hold on, I want to measure these with calipers and see what size motors these are. Okay, I'm looking at these. It's 3.9 millimeter, 3.8 millimeter diameter motors. I don't know where you get replacement motors for this. But again, this thing's only $18, so, you know, if the motors eventually will burn out, but I don't know how long that would be, and you'd really have to be flying this for a long time. And you're not going to get long flight times out of the particular battery here. It's a little 3.7, 380 milliampere hour battery. We'll find out how much flight time that gives us when we go fly it today. But very lightweight, built of EPP foam, very crash resistant. But I don't see you breaking this. It's going to be hard to break this, folks, because it's so lightweight, and I can't see this flying very rapid. So there's not going to be a lot of momentum in crashes. Now, it is gyro stabilized. What does that mean? That means these motors are automatically going to correct if it's tilting too much this way. This motor is going to take over and try to push it in the other direction here. So it's going to automatically try to maintain level flight through varying the motors, varying the speed of the motors. And that's going to be interesting. We're going to see how well that works also today when we go fly it. I mentioned you get a 3.7 volt, 380 milliampere hour battery. That battery can be swapped out. If you want to plop another one in there, you can find replacement batteries for this. I've seen them on Amazon. I wouldn't try to get these replacement batteries get shipped from China, because there's a lot of battery restrictions in shipping of batteries from China these days. You'll see that the way the manufacturers, the vendors have been getting around it is they've been bundling the batteries, spare batteries, with their aircraft, albeit for an additional price. But this one here, again, you can get spare batteries if you want to keep flying. But again, you're going to probably need to go on Amazon to get them. What do you get in the package? You get the plane. You get its instruction manual. Basic instruction manual, not much to it because there's not much to fly in this aircraft. Again, it's meant for beginners. You get a charger for the battery. Here's its charger. You get the controller, you get spare props, and you get the controller. Now I want to go over the controller. The controller, again, is basic. It's just right, left, and throttle. That's all you got on here, okay, for controlling this aircraft. Again, it's a two-channel aircraft. It does have some trim for right and left. Right there, you can adjust the trim with those buttons there. But other than that, you have a high-low speed switch here for higher and lower rates. You can press that button there to increase the bank angle mainly when you hit that button there. And on-off switch right there. So very basic plane, under $20, very cheap plane, meant for beginner pilots to learn, and mainly meant for indoor flying, but we're going to take it outdoors. So hope you enjoy this flight. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and we are out at one of my favorite flying fields for the flight of the KF606. So to get this started, you need to turn it on, plug it in, turn it on, and the drone is on, put it on the ground, and then turn on the transmitter, up, down, on the throttle to bind it, and we should be good to go. We're going to double check that by giving it a little throttle. Yep, we're good to go. So let's see how this flies, folks. Throttle and takeoff. Not too bad. Little beginner's plane. Now mainly meant for indoor flying, but it can be flown outdoors. This is not going to do loops though, folks. I don't think it'll do loops. Well, let's try. Let's take it up a little higher. Give it a little more throttle, get it up higher. There's a trick to doing loops with these little 2 channels. And that is to give it full throttle, then give it hard turns, like so. Spin it real good, and then let go, and almost. Wow, it's up there. Bringing it back down, reducing throttle, letting it glide back down again. This is not a little bad little flyer on a windless day like today. And it's still climbing, cutting off the throttle. It's just gliding up there, folks. Got to give it a tiny bit of throttle to bring it back down, but it don't want to come down. Come back down here so I can fly this up close, because I know that is not showing up. I'm going to give it hard turns. That'll bring it down. Hard turns, hard turns. There we go. Coming back down. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Helter skelter. This is cool. Not bad for under $20. Fun little plane. But yeah, mainly meant for indoor gym flying, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of fugoids on there, but I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to, well, maybe, let me put a little weight on the nose. Hold on, folks. That's flying like it's a little bit tail heavy. Hold on, let's put a, now, I did come prepared for this today. I have a little bit of putty. Let's put a little bit, just a little bit of mounting putty. This is wall mounting putty for posters. Putting it on your walls at home, but it really comes in handy for these little RC aircraft. Okay, let's see how it flies with that little bit of putty on the nose. I have to give it a lot more throttle. Maybe not a good idea, but it flies faster. Coming around to the left. Well, there we go. Not bad. Flies a bit faster. Going to the left. So yeah, mainly a beginner's, it is a beginner's airplane. Let's put it that way. Cut back that throttle. That throttle's too much. It's climbing, and I want it to come down here. Come back down. You got to keep it real close for us. Not a bad plane at all. And it is proportional. You know, even though it's 2-channel, I don't need to do those bump turns with this thing. The turning is smooth. I guess that's due to its stabilizing system. Although that stabilizing system doesn't work as well for pitch, but it's working well for the roll to keep it from rolling over. The pitch, not so much. You're going to probably, you might need to balance the center of gravity. In other words, like what I did there, by putting a little bit of putty on the nose. Let me keep the stick up so you can see it, what I'm doing there. See? That was a full right turn, there's a full right turn. I'm sorry, that was a left turn. Give it a little more throttle. Fun little close-in indoor airplane mainly. And under $20, not bad. Increasing the throttle to fly faster. And I'm turning like this, hard turns to keep it down low. If I let it fly straight, it's going to go high. Reducing throttle to bring it back down, and whee. And got a little breeze picking up here. Let's see how it does in the wind. Well, I put that nose putty on there. It shouldn't do too bad in the wind. Fun little thing. Okay, increasing the throttle. Turning to the right. Turn it to the left. And I think its battery's starting to get low. So, yeah, the old fly bearers were top of the line for these 2 channels a few years back But there's been a lot of two channels that have come out since then, and they just keep getting better and better and more and more fun. And this one can be added to the list of two-channel planes that are somewhat fun. Yeah, for an excellent plane for beginners to learn to fly with, I think. Especially if you can fly indoors or fly outdoors on a windless day. Any wind at all, though, is going to really toss this little 10-gram airplane around. Only 10 grams. Doing well. 606. When's it going to die? When's that battery going? That battery's lasted a long time. I'm surprised. Probably can use a little more putty on there, because see those fugoids? Those fugoids, I probably could use a little more putty, but I ain't going to do it. We'll leave it alone. I'm giving it a little more throttle. Well, we still got battery power. Let's take it up high. Higher. Where'd it go? Way over there. It's as high as the lights. And now I'm not going any higher, folks. We're going to pull it there, and let's reduce the throttle and bring it back down again from way up there. It's gliding. Let's turn to the right and bring it down. Oh my, I think it's in thermal. Don't want to come down. Reducing throttle some more. We're at that throttle, about 25% throttle. Is it going to come down? Boy, that'll stay up there forever at that throttle. If I would have started off with 25% throttle at the beginning of this flight. But it's coming down, coming down. I think the battery might be getting low because it's coming down now. Increasing throttle. So you can fly it high if you want. But yeah, its throttle's getting, I gotta give it more and more. We're gonna call it quits right there because I don't want to hurt the battery. So, not a bad little plane. It was kind of fun. I was having fun with it. So, this is the KF606. I think it's currently running around $18. Maybe cheaper if you look around. But not a bad little plane. So, hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101. Signing out. Hi, Quadcopter 101 here again. Hey, if you want to get your own shout out in one of my future videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's real simple. Just go to my channel page and click on that subscribe. And also make sure to click that bell button right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified when I release a brand new video immediately and give you a chance to get that first shout out. So give it a try, folks.